Right guys, back at it again. Looking forward to the weekend out with a couple of familiar faces off YouTube, but thought I'd sneak a few hours in the week. One of my favourite fields being cut, albeit maize stubble. Roy's up there somewhere. But just got a scream in 1241. Thought it was going to be a cow tube, but it's just on the surface. Don't know if you can see that. It looks to me like a little silver coin. At first glance, looks like a fourpence. Very young Victoria, I think. I don't think it's William IV. No, it's Victoria. Just make out the head. So that's good. A little groat to start the day. Alright, let's keep moving. Just walk up this line here. Have a coffee at the end, I think. So I'll come back to you in a bit. Alright guys, just taking cover under the tree because it's peeing it down. Roy's just showing me what he's found. Lovely little buckle. See, it's just across the top there where the pin would have gone. There's a bit of age to that, not sure, but had a lot of medieval stuff off this field, so possibly dates back to then. Nice, good little find. Good morning everybody. On a bit of a special dig this weekend. Just heading down through the Cheshire countryside towards Shropshire. RICHBISS, who does YouTube videos, has been kind enough to invite myself down for a weekend dig. Not just myself, a few other familiar YouTube faces. Tweety Bird, Pond Guru, John316 UK, MagicWands, Pat and Danny. Mr. Crabinet, Danny from Germany. Who else? Ian Hughes from Carlisle. He'll be coming in. Pond Guru, I think I said Pond Guru. So yeah, it's going to be a cracking weekend. A bit misty at the minute, but sun looks like it's coming through. So fingers crossed we should have some good finds. I know Danny, Rich and Ian managed to get a couple of hours yesterday afternoon and hammered. A few nice things came up. So all looking promising. I've got 28 miles to go, so should be there about 8:15 and we'll get started for about 9 o'clock. So 2 days, hopefully we'll get some good finds and report back to you when we do. So just another quick mention as well, coming up to 700 subscribers, which is absolutely phenomenal. Never thought for a minute I'd get more than about 5 subscribers when I first started doing the channel. So once I get past the 700 mark, I think it'll be time for another little giveaway. So stay tuned for that. Thanks to everybody that does subscribe, watch and comment. So anyway, enough of you having to look at this lorry in front of me, and we'll see you when we get there. Right, morning guys, at Rich's farm. Bit of a camera fest at the minute. There's Danny there, Mr. Crabinet, find him on YouTube. Tweety Bird, Mr. D. RICHBISS there in the sporting the yellow Audi, I think it is. MagicWands lurking over there. Pond Guru just pulled up in his van. You've got Ian Hughes just walking down there. John316 UK. And Danny from MagicWands as well. Steve, well, not on YouTube, but yeah, so we're all here, all accounted for. So hopefully we get out onto the fields and see what we can find. Alright, come back to you in a bit. Alright, bit of a misty start guys, but some are on this field, some are on a different one. All looks a bit eerie. Richard just described it as a like a silent dance. So there's the man himself. If you don't subscribe to RICHBISS, have a look at his channel. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, John316 has just found hammered. We've only been here 15 minutes. Jammy bastard.
It's just been clipped, isn't it?
A little long cross.
Players had it. Big, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good start. But just as you said that, I've got a good signal over there as well, so I'm hoping mine's a good target, like.
Nice. Oh, it's a good sign, isn't it? So get an idea on that later. Right guys, first decent signal for me. Nice little spectacle buckle I think by the look of it. Got a bit of corrosion to it, but I think it's probably where they've got, there's been an iron pin on it, it was deep. But I'll not try and clean it up too much, but have a look at that later. Nice little buckle though. And Dan has just called me over, so he's got hammers. Oh, what have you got?
That's buckle, like nothing on it at all.
Is it not? Looks like a little lizard on it.
Buckle on it, blank.
Oh no, saying that.
Huh?
There's a little bit of detail on the back.
Oh yeah, sure.
Be a Charles actually.
Charles,
I think so.
what I'd say? 15, 16.
Right, next signal guys, quite deep that. I think I've got a little coin. Not sure what it is yet. Yeah, just a penny. George 5th. Let's see if we can get a date off it. Hmm. 1919 I think. Oh, it's a coin. Well, we're all in this field at the minute doing a bit of stubble, so, but pretty quiet. A few hammered come up. Manda just had a broken James 1605. Looks like a, I'm not sure actually. But there's Ponguru marching down. Alright, let's see what else we can get. The sun's coming out now. Maybe that's a good sign. Right guys, after lunch now, having a bit of a different field. Look at the size of it. See everyone dotted about. Huge field. Just pulled up my signal there, and looks like I've got a barrel tap key. Yeah. Nice, not found one of them before. Not that old really, 19th century probably. Okay, let's keep going. Alright guys, back again. Wednesday after work. Just come on to two new fields, not been on before. One over the other side of that hedge, full of green waste. Such a waste that. But this one's not too bad. Just walked up the side of the hedge there. Got my first target. It just looks like a penny. Forgot my gloves today, so probably a Georgian I would imagine, but it's a coin. So anyway, just out to try and get a bit more footage, because although it was a fantastic weekend down with RICHBISS, finds weren't brilliant, so I haven't got enough for a video. So see if we can get a few more bits and pieces to put together, and I just want to say thanks to everybody who went. Really great company, a cracking weekend, and thank you Rich for organising it and making it happen. Hopefully there'll be a similar event in the future. So Right, anyway, let's get back to it. See you in a bit. Alright guys, thought I'd just nip on a bit of pasture. Be going back to that stubble field another day, but just got a nice 1140 and I think I got a coin. Yeah, just a blank disc. George second probably, George third. Okay. Right, next one guys, gave a 12.25 on the E-track, which isn't usual for what I think this is. Keeper nickel half crown. Date on that 1955, so missed that one by 9 years. Elizabeth II. Yeah, that's a good sign. So, we'll see what else we can find. Right, next one guys, gave it 12.15, it's just in there. You bar steward. Bloody tombacks. Oh well, saw a glint of silver as I tipped it out, but I was hoping that it was something other than that. Never mind. Alright.